also known as the Inventor Lady. Today I'm talking to you on behalf of Archimedes Offspring. And the topic today is why is that mentorship program so valuable to you, the inventor? So I had lots of different little angles I was going to approach, but the simplest analogy for you is that innovation has been part of our American DNA economically since we started landing on the eastern shores of this country. And so as part of that, all right, we are proud to be innovative. We are proud to get new products into the market. We are proud of the fact that we employ other service providers and sometimes other employees to help get that product into the marketplace. All right, but just as that is part of that DNA, we also know that, in our body DNA, there are bacteria and insects and parasites, and everybody wants to suck our blood and eat part of us. Well, on the economic side, they want our dollars. They want to suck our dollars. And so how do we help manage that? Archimedes Offspring is a unique, innovative opportunity for inventors, all right, and the investors. So if you go to archimedesoffspring.com, you'll see that there are two sides, the inventor side, and I represent you. I argue on your behalf. I mentor you and make sure that you're using the dollars correctly. And then there's someone on the investor side that is working with the investors. This is a hand in glove or interlocking fingers on it, because the investors have put in money. You've put in part ownership of your intellectual property. And so when one does well, the other one does well. And that mentorship now becomes important to you because it helps you understand the inventing process. How do we make the best use of those dollars that are available to you? We don't want you to make any financial mistakes. My good friend George has told me his analogy is like it's going down the rabbit hole. And, you're Alice. If you, the inventor, start down that startup rabbit hole, right, and you don't know where the exit is, either financially or product-wise, that hole can eat you alive. And so when you go out, one of the things I hear from inventors all the time is like, I don't know what the first step is. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I don't know how long it's going to take. And so when they tell me, well, I used my child's college fund 10 years ago to pay for this part of it, and now they're ready to go to college and I don't have any money. You didn't need to do that, all right? You follow the right steps and you learn those lessons sooner rather than later after you've spent the college fund or the second mortgage. So what we do on the mentoring side of the program is to help you manage those steps. All right, because as protectors of the investor's money, we need to protect you by helping you do it right. So again, those interlocking fingers on making sure that you are doing the right steps, it protects you, protects the investor's money. All right. And, you can hire a consultant that is going to charge you thousands of dollars to do what Archimedes Offspring is going to do naturally. All right. You've gone through getting a comprehensive search done, an independent search. All right, you've gotten a patentability opinion. Then you've submitted your application. It costs $25. It's just so that I don't get a bunch of junk in the email box. So you've submitted your application now. As we start building and going through that process and looking at the vetting, you will gather that information and be able to make the better business decisions. All right, you're not going to spend $10,000 on market research. You're going to get teed up and go to a show. Couple $1,000, and Archimedes Offspring is paying for that tee up, right? So by protecting the investors, we're protecting the inventors. By mentoring the inventors, we're protecting the investors. It is a very unique relationship that has not happened before. And so it's waiting for the camera to catch up. There we go. Okay, so it's a really important relationship and a very unique relationship. Like I said, protects you, the inventor, by giving you the steps, by giving you resources that don't cost you anything. So when you get somebody that says they want you to buy a book, probably not. All right. They say, oh, hire some market research. Nope. Again, not the right way to go. All right. Do a business plan. Nope. Not the right. You don't have a business yet. How can you do a business plan? All right. So what we're going to do, it's a step-by-step process. We are going to help you make decisions. We're going to guide you on, service providers. You've got somebody that you've worked with before that you like, that you know does a good job, by all means. All right. The money goes into an escrow account and gets paid directly to the service providers. Again, we're protecting the investor's money, so no boondoggles to China. You want to take a vacation, hire a tour guide. We want to have everyone successful in this. Right? We want you, the inventor, to have your best chance at getting to market with realistic expectations. Right? This is not fantasy land. All right. We're not telling you to buy your ticket to Tahiti and order little umbrella drinks. Reality check. All right. One step at a time. Protecting you protects the investors. Protecting the investors protects you. So when we're going through those steps, all right, you've got questions, you need some options, shoot me an email, give me a phone call. It's, ask it on Facebook or LinkedIn. I've got people who are watching those for me to get back and ask. And if you've asked a really good question, a lot of times I will do a video on it and answer everyone and give everyone a heads up on that. So when we look now at the topic of the day, all right, how does that mentorship protect you? It really is minimizing your monetary risk and the eating of your stomach lining to get out the door. I always tell people you've got to have a stomach lining and a budget to do this because you're going to lay awake at night and worry about it. We try to minimize that for you. Honestly, if you just shouldn't be doing it, if I've seen these before, if, one of the engineers or the industry experts that we use for vetting has seen this before, we're going to tell you. We're going to say, you know what, don't go there. Sometimes there's reasons why something didn't get to market. I had a guy bring me a toothbrush that had 2 containers in the handle. One had water and one had toothpaste. There was enough toothpaste to last for 2 weeks, but there was only enough water for one brushing. And he wanted $10 for it. It's like, I can buy a disposable toothbrush for 99 cents and then just a tube of toothpaste. And who wants to use water that's been stuck in a tube for who knows how long? Ew. All right. There's reasons why some things just shouldn't go to market. And the economy, the ability to get it made at a price the consumer is going to pay for it, the health issues, the ability, what's already out there. Just because somebody tells me it's never been done before, it doesn't mean it's a good idea. It just means maybe somebody else realized you shouldn't be doing that. These are the things that we help you understand. All right. And yes, you'd be able to find a registered patent attorney that's going to write you a bad patent, because it's not their job to do your market research. It's not their job to tell you this is a really bad idea. It's only their job to say, new and novel, we can do this. I had a gentleman, no kidding, that asked me to use one of my contacts to write a patent on this version of the Enterprise that would land in the forest and you could have a one-on-one meeting with God. Thinking, might want to have a functioning prototype before you spend the money on that patent. But again, it's not the USPTO's job to say, this isn't going to happen. It's only new and novel. That's their criteria. So, and they're not business people. Most of them are attorneys, all right? And attorneys tend to not necessarily be really good business people. So, not to quit, you do your job, registered patent attorney, write me a good patent. I don't expect you to tell me how to market it and sell it and do all that kind of stuff. All right. I need you to do your job. I need the engineer to do their job, and everybody does their job. All right. And the inventor uses the Archimedes vetting team to help you understand the process. All right. What are the steps? What did we learn from the last one? And that's where you go to get your information. All right. You don't pay thousands of dollars up front to someone that's making you promises they cannot keep. All right, those late night commercials are a disaster. That is not a mentorship program. That is not somebody who's got any skin in the game with you. You paid them. You paid them up front. All right. With Archimedes Offspring, everybody's taking a risk together, and we are there to help mitigate that risk. So Rita Crompton, Archimedes Offspring, Rita at archimedesoffspring.com. Go to the website. We are vetting now for that first round. So join us. $25, all right? And you may end up getting $75,000 for your first run, your first trade show. Join us, all right? We are here to mentor you, to guide you, and to be profitable for the investors and for you. Thank you. Talk to you later.